All right, we just got the full reveal for Emma Frost, a new Vanguard coming with the beginning of Season 2 of Marvel Rivals on April 11th. So I'm going to let the full reveal play out, and then I'm going to break it down after.
The White Queen's reign begins. You deserved that, dear. Mind crush! You were beneath me. Impervious! Pathetic! How embarrassing! Kneel, peasants! That's White Queen mind control.
All right, so now let's break it down. I've got a lot of math that I did right before starting this part, so I think I got all the damage numbers pretty close to what they actually will be, since we don't have anything official right now. Okay, so first of all, first thing we got to notice is she has 650 HP, so that's pretty good. Second of all, her primary attack down here has 70 shots, and this looks like it's going to be her Lord icon. This doesn't look like a standard icon that most heroes would have. Looks like that's going to probably be her Lord icon down there. Now you'll see here, her primary attack is hit scan, and as she attacks, this passive meter right here actually fills up, and I'm going to go over that in a second when we get past this part. What I think it does, I don't know officially.
You deserved that, dear.
But yeah, hit scan for her primary. Second of all, we have her E ability, so she places down this big crystal ball thing. And as she attacks, she's kind of like shooting through it. I don't know if that matters, but as soon as it gets destroyed, it actually chunks down Groot's health right here. So you'll see right here, here's his health. As soon as it gets destroyed, it gets chunked down right there. So it looks like you want to blow it up to deal AoE explosion damage. Now during her primary, I calculated how much damage she was doing right here, and it looks like it's around 70 damage per second, which is kind of close to what Cloak actually does. So think of it like Cloak's damage, but it's not going to be locking on. You actually have to aim, and it looks like it's hit scan. You'll see her passive charges as she does damage. When she's not doing damage, it's not charging. Now here's where she uses her shield ability. So this is a right click, you shoot out your shield, and it looks like it has 500 HP to start. You'll see right there, there's 500 HP. It actually shoots towards the enemy, and you're able to shoot through it. And they can't shoot back. You'll notice right here, her primary seems like it's doing less damage, and my theory for the passive is it's low right here. So I think the higher her passive is, the more damage she does. So if she continues to attack you, she will do more damage as time goes on. So look at their HP, how slow it's going down right here, including on the Punisher. Seems like it's really slow. If we go back to here, where she has higher charge on her passive, it's like 71%. This is where I calculated 70 damage per second right there. So it seems a lot stronger. I could be completely wrong on that, but that's what it seems like to me. I think that's what her passive does. Continuously attack, and it goes higher as you attack.
You were beneath me.
If you place her shield, she can pick it up down here, similar to Invisible Woman. So this shield functions very similarly to Invisible Woman without the healing, and it pushes towards the enemy. So she's able to pick it up. She doesn't pick it up, it gets destroyed, and it still has a 4-second cooldown. Or 5 seconds. 4 or 5 seconds. So she reloads here, she has her shield back, and she shoots her shield at the Iron Man ult, which completely blocks it. That's pretty crazy. Okay, now she's using her left shift, which puts her in her diamond form. And pay attention really closely down here. You see her abilities right there? They completely change when she switches to diamond form. So now she has 2 different attacks, and we'll go over those in a second. I calculated how much damage she takes, by the way, in this mode. And she takes roughly 34% less damage. So you get a 34% damage reduction, according to my napkin math that I just did. And based on her melee attacks right there, it seems like it's roughly around 40 damage per melee attack, because when he's at half HP, which is 125, she kills him in 3 hits, so it'd have to be at least 40 damage for that to be happening. And I calculated based off Captain America's attacks too, it seemed like it was 34% damage reduction. So here's her new attacks that she gets. Her right click, she actually grabs them by the throat, and then throws them down, and then her E, she kicks them forward. And then the cooldowns didn't go off right there, but they do right here in Mr. Fantastic. I don't know what that's about, but she kicks him right there, and it's got about a 5-6 second cooldown.
Embarrassing.
And then her right click where she grabs them doesn't go into cooldown until he dies, which is about a 3 or 4 second cooldown. So I don't know how the cooldowns for this work, especially since they didn't go off with the Captain America right here in the beginning. Pay attention to the cooldowns. Nothing happens with the cooldown. It could have been just because it cut really quickly. But again, right there, 5-6 second cooldown. And then her diamond form lasts a total of 6 seconds, so I didn't go over that either. Also, infinite ammo on her melee, I guess. So I think we got a pretty good idea of what all these abilities are going to be doing in terms of damage. Grabbing them by the throat seemed to do like very little damage. It almost did nothing, actually. I think it's more of a CC thing where you can lock them into the kick. He grabs them, does like very little damage, but the kick does a decent amount, it kills them.
How embarrassing.
And then finally, a little jiggle there, kind of sus. We have her ultimate. So, what this does, and I think I've worked it out to where that meter on top of their heads, you see that filling up? Basically, she does, I calculated the damage here too. She does around 50 damage per second with her ult right here. And then once this bar fills up, they all start walking towards her. So I think you actually make the entire team come towards you once that fills up. So they're all normal. As soon as that fills up, they all have to walk towards her. And the total of the ult is 6 seconds, I believe. 6 seconds. So 6 seconds, 50 damage per second. You're doing about 300 damage per target. And then you make them come towards you. It seems like a really powerful ult. So that is the full breakdown, everything I could gather from the reveal. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. Thanks for watching. Catch you in the next one. Peace out.